Hey guys.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
And we are
Efecto podcast.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes, welcome back.
Episode 69.
Como la Jenny.
We hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, shit. You are right.
Because we have an update. From now on, we are on a bi-weekly recording, posting schedule, but that doesn't mean that we're going to be MIA the weeks we're not posting videos, like actual episodes. We're going to be active mostly on TikTok, but we'll put some of that also on Instagram. Because you might have noticed Mely's dancer debut.
Guys, can you believe I know how to dance? Just kidding.
You know how to dance. You know how to dance.
I just don't like I'm like, when I'm in my own world and like not thinking about it, it's like good. But when I'm like,
choreo's different.
Yeah, give me a choreography and like a routine. I'm like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, she's more of a freestyle girl.
Mm-hmm. But content, baby, content, regardless, okay? So yes, like Patty mentioned, we're gonna be on a bi-weekly cadence. We'll make sure to update that on like our handles and stuff. Still Mondays, 7 a.m. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. But yes, we are updating it to oh my god, I almost said bi-monthly.
No, girl.
To every other week. But we hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. Happy International Women's Month.
Yes.
Like, all my ladies, you're a badass bitch. Okay?
Yes. Sometimes, it's hard to remember that or even like celebrate it, especially with the way our world is right now.
Yeah.
But just know we get shit done.
Period. Like,
without us, there would be none of them.
No.
Literally.
That part is like, yep, you wouldn't be here without us.
I bet we could have just been like, abort mission. I really wish his mama, we all know who I'm talking about. I really wish his mama aborted him.
Oh, bye.
Said, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that to the human race.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I hope you guys just celebrate yourself this month. Do some fun stuff for you. I got a facial this weekend, which we'll get into, but just do things for yourself. Today we're going to catch up what we've been up to these past 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it's been a minute. I think that's also another reason why the bi-weekly thing is going to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though, guys, I think we mentioned this in the last episode, but we literally have planned out months and months of like topics, but I feel like a lot of it we want to sprinkle in just like casual girl talk, like brain rot, whatever the fuck comes to our head, we're just gonna talk about it.
Yeah, but so let's catch up. I know for myself, I as you guys know, well, first of all, guys, thank you for just allowing me to be vulnerable. And I'm saying thank you because this is a place where, as you guys know, I usually don't do that. But last episode, I definitely opened up with you guys. So that honestly was super helpful for myself. And I know I got just a few messages from some friends that saw the episode, just following up. But yeah, so just thank you guys. Because we always we're just trying to be real, and that's kind of what was going on in that time and place in our lives, and it was a lot, but it definitely helped me talk about it because I wasn't doing that before. So but besides all of that we've already talked about, guys, my walks, as you guys know, we were doing the whole 75 hard, but one thing that I've really stayed consistent on is just my walks and being outdoors, and it's been so nice. And with Kane, guys, it's been such a fun time. But guess what happened this week? I called Patty because I was pissed.
I was scared because she called me. I'm eating ice. And she's crying. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? And I knew she was on a walk. So I was like, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah, guys, literally. Okay. So I walk Kane. We go to different areas, right? I will go to the park on a little hike. We'll go to the beach. We'll walk around the neighborhood. And I'm always even though now it's been very peaceful because it's just easy, I grab the leash and go around the neighborhood, I'm always cautious because that means, all right, get ready for a loose dog or something, because I'm you never know what to expect. So I'm always all right, oh my gosh. So we're walking, and then there's these little chihuahuas, and you know chihuahuas, how they can be. So we're walking and there's like a little chihuahua going crazy, guys, and Kane was like going towards like the wall, well, I guess the fence, and I was trying to pull him, and then there was one like he was just like, nope, he was trying to like fight back, and the little chihuahua bit him. And I was like so pissed, guys, because I was like, oh my gosh, whatever. We're walking away, like, and I'm like, wait, let me pause and like look at him, and he's all bleeding, and I like look, and I'm like, oh yeah, that bitch got him. So whatever. But yeah, that happened on my walk this week, and now I'm like, damn, I just need to be a bit more careful, because this is the second time that happens.
That he got bit?
Like, no, the first time it was, remember, there was this lady.
¿Tienes los papeles?
I know.
That's a different type of tienes papeles.
Yeah, I'm like, this lady pissed me off. This lady pissed me off because we're walking, and she's like regando the front yard, and I see the dogs, and I'm like, okay, let me cross the street just in case. Cross the street. Wait, I got 3 little chihuahuas running towards me, and like Kane, I was like, oh my god, they would not leave. So Kane, of course, like pinned, like they were like not leaving him alone, so then he pinned it down, and then the lady went crazy like, agarra tu perro, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, agarra los perros usted, and then she was like going crazy, and I'm like, ya es eso, creo que me mordió tu perro, tiene los papeles del permiso de tener un perro, and she stayed quiet because she just pissed me off. I'm like, bitch, get your dogs. Like, my dog's on the leash, I'm moving him, is your dog's chasing me? Like, I was so ready like to kick one, because I was like, oh my god, it's gonna bite me. So then
self-defense.
Yeah, so I used that to my excuse. I'm like, and además creo que me mordió su perro, usted tiene papeles para todo. And dude, she stayed quiet so quick. I was like, this bitch. But
that means no.
I know. But literally every day I'm like looking forward to my little walk now. But and then just like been working a lot, guys. Work has been good. It's been I've definitely been busy, but it's been good. And then if you haven't seen, I've been a little active on Desanti. So go check that out. I know I've talked about it for a while now, but I've been trying to come back, and I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll come back, or this and that, and like making excuses. But truly I was like, okay, it's kind of time. And then honestly, everyone always tells me, but one of my aunts also, my tia Rosa, lit like the fire in me. I was like, okay, yeah, like I should definitely get back on it. So I've been kind of doing like just my research and just trying to find, like, I already had good vendors, but I talk about it on the TikToks that I've been making. It's like a little
so you have to go follow and watch them,
and watch that,
because she ain't gonna tell you on here.
But so if you guys see that, I've been kind of like, okay, like I guess in a way like rethinking my strategy, my business, making sure that I'm doing it again and that it's actually like making me happy, because of course, like I've said it so many times, like that is like my baby. That's the one thing that I can get like very emotional about. Like I've thought about it so many times to like, okay, let me just completely like, that's it, and obviously I go, so I'll come back, but I'm like, no, do I just like really like just that's it, like it end that chapter? But I don't want to because it truly does make me happy, and I just think it was time for me to like rethink, like, okay, why did I start this? Like what truly like motivated me, but like, yeah, like why did I start it? And the reason behind that. And then, so I just started, oh my God, I feel like I'm out of breath, which is so weird.
Bitch, COVID.
I'm like,
oh my God, bitch, I'm scared.
No, I'm like, we won't, no. But I think I'm just full. But yeah, so I've just like been rethinking a lot of things. I want to make sure that if you're purchasing from me and just build that credibility and like that trust, because like it's the worst feeling when you order something and it's like, fuck, like, okay, like, it doesn't work. And even people, like, no one has to support me, but they are. And if you're ordering something from me, I want you to feel your best in it. So I've been kind of just, rethinking all of that and making sure, like, all right, if I'm going to do it, like, I'm going to do it not right, but yeah, in a way, like, right, like doing it again to why I truly started it, not just because, oh, like I profit and this and that, like, no, like that's not really why I started that, So yeah, you'll see that little series in Desanti, but I'm working on already curating some of those pieces, and I'm just excited. I'm excited. And then it's a little scary because usually fall is when I thrive with a lot of like the pieces and apparel that I buy. So now with spring and summer coming up, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, damn, but there is so much out there now. And I'm like, okay, like it's like truly just finding those right pieces and having a mix of like my old style and my new style and like just what that looks like, because the person I was when I started at first, like it's not the same. She's there, but it's not the same person. It's not the same style. Like there's a mix of both, you know, now going forward. But yeah, that's kind of what's been kind of going on with me. And I know we had some fun times this weekend, but we'll get into that towards the end. It was so much fun, which is why I'm sounding like this, guys. I sneezed in the car and I said, oh shit, that hurt.
I literally was like, bitch, I can't get sick.
I know.
Like,
no.
I can't get sick.
But it'll be fine. We're not going to be sick. But yeah, Patty, what about you? What's been going on?
2 weeks. I really have to think. So obviously, like I had my Theo's services. Bitch, oh my God. So that weekend, because it was right after we edited. I didn't feel good. Remember? That's what I, and
my God. Yeah.
I feel like that was such a long time ago. So, that was like last Friday, Saturday, or 2 Fridays, Saturdays ago. I don't remember. But Saturday, it was Saturday. I woke up with like my right wrist a little sore, but I sometimes sleep like this, or like I wake up in like weird positions and I'm like, oh, I probably slept on it wrong. Whatever, I didn't think of it. We were editing and I was like, bitch, I don't feel good. Mm-hmm. I'm like, something is wrong. I don't feel good. Like my body was hurting. I was like, but it just didn't feel like, I know my body aches like when I'm getting a fever or flu or something. Or like when I had COVID, like I'm like, no, this is different. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Woke up the next day with both my wrists, like when I tell you in so much pain. My fingers were swollen. I couldn't make a fist. Mm-hmm. I was so scared. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what's going on? I couldn't like roll my wrist, make a fist, nothing. Like, I was scared. I'm like, something's not right. So then I was like, okay, whatever. And then, but throughout the day, you know, I was trying to move it. I was able to move it later, but I was like, still hurts. Monday, same thing. I was like, and I started freaking out because I'm like, what's going on? I was like, oh my God. And I rarely do this, and I'm such an advocate to not do it. But immediately I went to TikTok, and I was like, oh my God. Because in my head, I'm like, I think it might be arthritis. Because, like, I already know I'm going to get it because, like, my mom has it and all this stuff. And I freaked out. So Mely was like, call your, like, 24-hour nurse or whatever. I got on a call with a doctor. I told her. She prescribed me some medication. Never even fucking got it. Like, it didn't, for some reason, get to the pharmacy. I don't know what. But then I had a doctor's appointment that Thursday, and then by Thursday it had like slowly gone away. Still, my rings didn't fit me. Like, that's how I knew. I was like, my fingers are numb. We ran some blood work and all this stuff. I got some results yet. I haven't gone through them yet though. But thankfully now I'm like, okay, my rings are on. I can move my wrist. But I even said, I'm like, could it be stress related? Because, you know, that was like, I was anxious for the funeral, especially since it was like everything was where Danny's stuff was. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. This is like a weird thing. I think it's like a coping mechanism. I was like disassociating during all this stuff to like not make myself cry. Mm-hmm. I would like, I don't know like how, but I would just shut my brain off and just like not like it's like I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So then that was that, and then I got a facial with Daniela last Thursday. I needed it so bad. I hadn't gotten one since I made a TikTok. I said August, but it was in November. I needed it so bad. And honestly, those are always just like the best times ever. And our friend Skin by Danny K, she was a guest. Check out that episode. She's pregnant. She's 5 months pregnant. And when she told us, I was a wreck. She told us literally on Black Friday last year. And like, I had known that they were trying, because she swore me to secrecy in one of our appointments. So like, I've been waiting for this. And then it was the holidays. Like, the holidays were really hard this year. Yeah. So when it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The text came out of
It was like
no.
the best.
I literally was watching a movie, and I was just like in bed, all cozy. The phone goes off, and I just, what, bitch? I started crying, like, and I was like crying as if
that
like
one like also made me like, it's just because it's like Anthony, and then also like obviously Daniela, but like I pretty much grew up with Anthony, like school and everything. I was like, oh my god, he's really gonna be like a dad. And I'm like, and Daniela and Anthony, like that baby, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so spoiled by everyone.
No, by everyone. And it's just funny because like I always on like whenever they post pictures together, I'm always like mom and dad. And now I'm like,
Mom,
y'all are actually mom and dad. No, but so I got her and this is how it's just like a thing. As soon as I found out, I was like, okay, cool, the next time I see her, I'll give her a little something like for the baby. So I went to Marshall's. That was that receipt that you found in my bag.
Oh, in the bag.
I went in and I told her, I was like, I'm only giving you a little bit. The rest of the stuff I'll give it to your baby shower. But when I saw her, like, I haven't seen her in so long. I just like got so emotional. I just like we were hugging and I was like, oh my god, bitch, I miss you.
Little baby.
But yeah, the facial was so good. Like I needed it, and I even asked her, I was like, how's my skin? She's like, you don't have that many like extractions I need to do. She's like, you're a little dry, but like overall good. I'm like, oh. Yeah. Like when she tells me it's good, and I told her, I was like, so I used to use this double repair moisturizer, but then Mely told me there's that triple repair, and I was like, I got dry skin, I need that. But that was like one of my highlights. And then I was like, what else happened? I hit my 400th ride at SoulCycle.
That shit's, guys, 400 400, okay.
400.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, people are like, oh my god, how? I'm like, you guys need to realize, like, I started years ago, but I also wasn't going that consistent. So I think it just like over the years it accumulated. So now I think the last 2 years I've been like almost 3 years I've been like super consistent. But yeah.
Oh my god, 400.
I know, it was funny. So I was like watching 400 in class, and the lights were red.
Oh,
so I was like, perfect.
Period.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I can't think of like anything else. I mean, obviously there's things I wish things, I would.
Not yet. You guys don't get that because just yet.
Oh, and then I was house sitting this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I got to house sit again for my Nino. Yeah. And yeah, so like when Mely called me to like tell me what was going on, I like told her something, and I was just like, oh my god, like bitch, like I don't know, something about this month, like hopefully, like just hopefully something happens. And just like things keep happening. I told Paulina this. I was like, whenever I have moments of like self-doubt where I'm like, like, is all of this even worth it? Like everything that I'm doing, like should I just be like, oh, like whatever, like suck it up and kind of just keep my head down, keep doing like keep going through the routine, or like is this actually worth it? But then when I get certain like opportunities or like certain conversations happen, I'm like, I'm taking those as signs that like no, like do not turn back, like this is your moment, like just keep doing it, like just something. But yeah, we were house sitting, and as you guys know, my favorite fucking monthly holiday is First Fridays. So that was last Friday. So we had already planned to go, and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm house sitting. And then we were like, okay, like we'll meet here, we'll pregame, and then we'll go. So it was Mely, Paulina, Dahlia, me, and then we met up with Rafa and Sylvia, 2 other friends from SoulCycle. And then we're like, cool, like you're going, awesome, like. And they were like last minute, like we're pulling up, we're like, oh shit, like ya se armó. I was like, literally, I was like, ya se armó.
Guys, it literally se armó.
But yeah, it was such a good time. The pregame was just good vibes. Yeah. And I knew in that moment, I already know what kind of night it's gonna be the second I take the first shot.
And you're like, oh,
the first shot tells me everything. Tells me everything I need to know. Like, I like have a vision like in That's So Raven.
And
like,
I was also like just looking forward to it too. Like immediately I was like, okay, like, and once it was confirmed, like, okay, we can sleep over, we like pregame and stuff. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good night. At first I had told my parents, I was like, oh, well, it's first Friday, like I'm gonna go. And then afterwards I was like, oh, by the way, like I'm gonna drive to, you know, Miki's house, and then from there we're gonna leave. And that's how I had left it. And I was like, because last time parking was just crazy. And then finally, as I'm leaving, I have my bag. I was like, oh, actually, I'm going to sleep over, okay? My dad was like, oh, and I was like, bye.
well, yeah, you couldn't let me go back by myself.
Yeah, I was like,
that's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good vibes.
All good vibes.
Loved everyone's fit. It was just, everything was so good. And then, yeah, the vibes were just up at the pregame. Snacks, all that shit. We made Dahlia made popcorn. Got on the Uber ride.
Uber ride, guys.
Okay, one thing about me, I already film a lot of content like when I'm sober. When I'm drunk, I'm a vlogger, okay? Like
I literally would turn around, Patty's like
but because in my head I'm like, I promise we're gonna want to see this.
And I swear, all I thought about like this weekend, yesterday, I was like, oh my God, in the morning, I was like, dude, that Uber ride. I was like, fuck. But also, we drank a lot at the pregame.
I didn't, so it wasn't until I saw the bottle and I was like,
oh my God, because it was like 4 to 5 shots back to back. I think it was like 4 or 5 for sure.
Yeah, once she got there, it was just like nonstop.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, we gotta go. And I told them, I was like, Alley Rock is from this time to this time. I was like, we need to go. Like, you already know, we always talk about her. She's a sick-ass DJ. Good. All the DJs at First Fridays are so good. Her style is just so different because I feel like she mixes in, like, hip-hop. She had some, like, 80s in there or, like, some 90s and whatnot. Like, some oldies with, like, everything.
Yeah. Because we go consistently and literally every single one that she DJs at, that's like, or like, okay, oh my gosh, it's so fun. And the energy.
You could tell from the dance floor, like it's like packed. And this was also Pantone. Yeah, so the first time we ever went, it was Pantone in August. So it was so good. It's funny because we got there, we like scan our tickets. They give us like, they're like, oh, you, like how many in your party are single? I was like, girl, we all single. So they gave us like a free agent,
like the little
like, towel
bandana or whatever.
Yeah, so bandana. So whatever, and then we hear, I don't remember what song it was, but immediately we're just like, boom, straight to like basically the front.
That's so good.
Like here's the DJ, here's that little screen, and then it's like us.
Yeah, the guys.
And then the vibes are just up.
From there and on. And then when we find is that where we met up with?
So we get to our spot and I look at my phone and Rafa's like, I just saw you guys walk in. And I was like, Rafa said he saw us. And then they end. I was like, we're literally at the front, and they come in, and then that was it.
Yeah. Oh, and then drinks again, and then banda.
But it literally was just like not like the energy right there. Like when it started, like we just started dancing. Like it was. That's why I have a raspy voice.
Yeah. No. Like I all I was doing was hyping Patty up, and then we were just
circle.
Yeah, we were just laughing, guys, so much. Like it was literally all laughter, even with the freaking putazos. Guys, oh my gosh. So literally this was kind of already towards
this
like
was
the end,
the second time we went. This was the second time we went in because we were in because Rafa and Sylvia weren't with us.
Yeah.
So we were in, and guys, again, the vibes were up. Everyone were cool, like catch us on the fucking like sizzle reel because we're gonna be in there. 100%. Pictures because we had circles with the fucking. Oh my god, bitch! There was a moment where the michelada guy was literally sitting on my ass, and I was like squatting him.
And I was when I rewatched that in the morning, I was
wait,
like,
you have that footage?
Yes, I sent it.
I did not see that.
I have a piece of it, and then I cropped it to just that, and I sent it to the group chat. But literally, it's like him on top, and Patty is like
I'm literally squatting him.
I was like, oh my god! I was like, okay, that did happen, because I just saw him jump off after. I was like, wait, what?
It was just so
but
funny.
Oh my god, it was like so funny.
But yeah, so then we go out, and we get in line. Again, we saw so many people. We get in line to get drinks. We run into Podium Papi Hector from Soul Cycle.
He was with us pretty much the whole
night.
Night.
Pretty much the whole time. And then we get into the other line, and we're in line, whatever, we're talking, blah, blah, blah. And then we're like, oh, look, there's the menu. So we're scanning it. And then Paulina's like trying to fix the light. Boom, the light falls.
So she said,
and we just start laughing. And she's like, what? I'm taking this to Coachella.
That fucking light.
That was her fucking like sidekick the whole night. It was so
oh my god,
funny.
that shit was so funny.
And we just kept laughing every time we'd see the lights. We're like,
it's literally there is a part where we were in front by the banda, and then we were like walking to the other side, and Paulina starts leading us with the light. Oh my god, it was so
it's
funny.
like we're on a field trip.
Yeah. But oh no, guys, the vibes. And then we had the palomas, the blue.
It was basically like a Blue Heaven margarita. Their version of a Blue Heaven margarita.
They were so good.
I don't remember what they taste like. We just chugged it. Like, that was just it. We just chugged it. And then we ran into Mariano again, and he had his puta fan.
Yes, I love that freaking fan.
Oh my gosh, so
good.
Funny. And then we go back into the DJ, and then that's when we saw Mango and I think Juju.
Guys, they are so good.
Check them out.
Yeah, I was telling Patty like on the way here, I was like, dude, when I saw them, I was like, damn, like these girls are good. Yeah. Like the vibes kept going.
So that's when we separated, because that's when Sylvia and Rafa were like, oh, we're gonna get food and we're gonna leave. Then you guys went to the bathroom.
Yes.
And then we went in, and literally, bitch, I literally said that to Dolly. I was like, these
good.
Girls are amazing.
Yeah, like there were
the vibes.
Such a good vibe. Yeah.
Like their mixes were so good. Okay, whatever. You guys come back.
We come back.
We're dancing. We're all that stuff. And then bitch, but mind you, there was already one before you guys even got in there.
Shut up.
People were like shoving, and like there was like punches, swings, but like it diffused. But I was dying because literally the girls DJing were just DJing. They didn't say stop, separate. Yeah. They were just vibing.
And that's the first time we've seen a fight while we were there, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But literally, okay, so after that, guys, out of nowhere, we're like
literally dancing. Nowhere.
And then I felt like something too, but I was like, what the hell? Like I feel it, and I look up, and they're going at it, and I was cracking up. And yesterday I was like replaying that in my head too. Guys, there were like 2 guys or 3 guys, I don't even know how many, were fighting. The punches, they kept missing. Like, it was so bad. But one of them was on the floor, and then he missed and punched the floor, guys. I was like, well, you know that fucking hurt. But I was like just telling Patty, I was replaying that because all I saw was the guy's head like this, and that guy's just missing. Like,
I did see him get him one clean, and I was like, ooh. But I literally was like looking around like, 1, where the fuck is security?
Yeah.
2, the DJs aren't even saying like,
it was
yo,
like some other guys that de-escalated it. Like,
yeah, literally. It was, people from their crews were like getting in it, like pushing. But then of course more people wanted to get in it. And then
the shoe. Someone was like, you guys lost shoes.
Yeah, it was Adidas. He literally picked. He was like.
I forgot about that till right now.
He literally. I forgot about that too. I was like, oh my god. Oh. But it was like nothing happened. It happened. And then again.
Yeah, back to like normal. But like, yeah, like I remember I felt like the hit a little bit, and then I looked up and I was like, oh fuck, it wasn't just me. But I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, that was
no, it was intense. And then that's when we stepped out for a little bit just to catch some air, group ourselves, and then we came back in, and then that's when we were with Mariano. We're just dancing, then we found Hector. And it was just so funny. Honestly, like. I told Mely it was like the best. What?
Then the Uber ride back.
Oh, hold on. We're not there yet. Hold on. Let me just say.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
My Shayla. No, but honestly, it was like my favorite one so far, because this is the thing. Just give me a dance floor. Give me a DJ.
I'm like, huh?
Sing it. Give me a dance floor. Give me a record.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I was like,
because there's one thing.
Wake up
on a Saturday night. Could be New York, maybe Hollywood and Vine. Maybe the Beehive. Just kidding.
No, but honestly, it was so good. If I'm dancing, like all night. To me, it's the perfect night.
Yeah.
Like, don't like stay out of my way. Just let me do my thing. Like that's what I thrive.
But
for.
it was such a good time. And again, like it's like the music, guys, because we go a lot, but like yeah, this one was just
it tickled a part in our brain that we need that hasn't been tickled
in a long time, for sure. Damn, let me just
Canes, turn it.
Canes, please sponsor us.
But
Okay.
so whatever. We're like, okay, let's leave. And Paulina kept saying, I want to talk about it. In my head, I was like, I was. Blah, blah, blah.
She had a me moment.
Exactly. You got that. Oh, so I was like, girl, I'm already at one head. What the fuck?
What heck?
I'm having a stroke.
One step ahead of you.
Thank you. I was like, I'm gonna order Taco Bell, but once we get closer. And then literally we're in the Uber. The Uber finally gets there. We get in, and Paulina's waiting on her hot dog. We're like, Paulina. She's like, I'm getting my hot dog. So whatever, we get in. We're on our way home. Dolly's like, can we get Taco Bell? And I was like, girl, I'm already ordering it. Don't worry. And then what happened?
And then we're talking, whatever. And then, guys, literally, like, Paulina was just, poor Paulina, she was, like, just feeling sick. But there was a moment, like, we looked, and she was literally, like, just leaning there. Like, I think
she was asleep.
Yeah, like, and it was just, like, forward, guys. But we were, like, all, like, so confused because I was like, damn, your core is strong, girl. Because she was literally, like,
Pilates.
Yeah.
She can hold the whole fucking plank. In pike for a minute.
Oh shit!
Like her core is strong.
In that moment I saw, because my ass, I would have been back or forward, but she was like just there. I was like, oh my gosh. But then like we were on the way home, and it was just so funny.
And then literally we got home, and like 2 seconds later our food gets there.
My food took a fucking 1,000 years.
And she ordered hers before we did.
Yeah, I ordered a Big Mac. I was like, I want a Big Mac, and then. So ordered it, but literally it took like forever.
What time did yours get there? Because we finished
like
eating
at 2. I had it. I think it was 2:05, which is crazy. Yes, like I swear I remember.
We literally finished our tacos
way before that. And I was like,
you
oh
ate
my gosh.
taco?
Yeah, Patty went to the restroom. I bit the taco, and I was like, actually, I'm gonna eat it.
No, you bit it. You left it there.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I was like, bitch, finish it.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Yeah. And then my food got there, but I was like, oh my gosh. But that was so funny.
It was so much fun. And then the next day I was like, we gotta be out of here early because I have a 9:30 a.m. soul cycle class. Mm-hmm. And Dahlia made it. She was like, no one better miss class tomorrow. I was like, well, the only people going are me, Sylvia, and Rafa. And we were there. We made it.
You guys made it.
But literally, that's when my voice is so sore, and my quads are sore.
Because you had double days. No, like I took I drove back home and I took Paulina. I was feeling good in the morning. I was like, okay, but all I wanted to do was take off my colita. Got in the shower. After that, like, my head felt so much better. And then I was just looking forward because then I had my facial appointment. Oh, guys, I was good. But once I was driving there, I was like, damn, I'm getting a headache now.
Oh, shit.
So I got coffee. And then finally, on my facial, I was just like, oh my God, Daniela, this feels amazing right now. Like she was
with
like
the
massaging
steam,
it.
And you're so relaxed.
Yeah.
And the temperature is always perfect in the room.
Yeah. No, if 10 out of 10.
No, it was so good.
But
no, I'm glad that I did it. I was trying to make myself throw because I was scared. I was like, I don't want to, because in the morning I was fine. I was just tired.
Yeah.
And bitch, literally we didn't fall asleep. I think when I turned off the TV, it was like 3.
Yeah, no, because I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. And afterwards, I slept so much. And then we woke up early.
And then I woke up at 5. And then I looked at my phone. I said, no. Mm-hmm. Went back to sleep. My alarm went off at 6. And I was like, I'm going to stay here till 6:30.
Yeah.
And then I got up and got ready.
I know. Once I heard Patty, I got up so quick because I just wanted to brush my teeth. I was like, oh my God, I want to brush my teeth and wash my face.
Oh, yeah. That was like the best.
Yeah.
When I got home, I only did brunch for a little bit because it was Sonia's birthday. Mm-hmm. Got home, showered, washing my hair felt so
I know,
good. I was like, oh my, God. Then I had my spicy ramen.
Bomb.
And then I started doing laundry. Did 2 load, put my first load in, second load.
Mm-hmm.
When I went inside, I knocked out for 5 hours.
Yeah,
I literally woke up and I was like, oh shit.
I ran some errands, and then me and my dad, we were watching a movie, and then not Mexico, the Chivas versus America game. By the way, if you saw that and you're a Chivas fan, I'm sure you were just as annoyed as I am. But I fell asleep in the living room watching that, and then I woke up because my dad's like, go to your bed. I literally was walking to my bed like a zombie, and I just knocked out. I slept so much. I was like, oh my gosh.
She didn't want to lose her sleep.
I was just walking to my bed, and then he even helped me with Kane. Like, my dad did Kane's night routine. I was like, I can't. But yeah, and then today, yes. Y'all see that?
They need us. Just know that. Without us, there's no you.
Yeah. But we went to Sal. If you guys remember Sal, he was our first guest, right?
Yeah, the first ever guest that we had on our podcast.
Yeah, I'm like Patty's friend. If you guys don't know, he has a streetwear brand. Support Latino-owned small business. Guys, his message, his like what he stands for and his business stands for, and also like just in general, his streetwear brand is so good. All of his pieces, but he supports mental health. We'll link that video back up so you can go rewatch that. 10 out of 10 recommend. You guys definitely tune in if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah.
Talk about a passion project. Yeah. Like, it's just incredible seeing like his growth over the years and him like going from literally starting at LA City, Angel City Market, doing his first ever pop-up, and now he's doing pop-ups everywhere. Like, he's at Shop Small Soiree, his storefront. Yesterday was the last day that he had it, but we went there first, bought like some pieces, like got this and a t-shirt, filmed a little TikTok with him, so go check that out. But yeah, Breathe by Sal, follow, support.
Yeah.
Let them know that El Efecto sent you. And who knows, maybe we might run it back.
Y'all heard that. But yeah, so that's what we did yesterday. It was fun. And they had a coffee shop next door. Got myself a little matcha. It was so cute.
So when Mely was coming down the ramp to come back to like the shop side, I literally just saw her cup and I was like, that's a good color.
Yes, it was such a good color.
So green.
Yeah, it was. And then I heard they were saying that their food is like really good too.
Oh yeah, he said their sandwiches.
Yeah, and one of his customers was there. One of Sal's customers, she was saying that their coffee in general, because I didn't get coffee, I got matcha. But I think they've been there before. They're like, no, you like their coffee is so good. I was like, damn.
What was it called?
I don't know. I was like, I need to check. But it definitely looks like it's also like, a small business. And she was saying that they remodeled it because it was just like a little section before, and now it's like all opened up and they have like a workspace and stuff.
It looks really nice. Like, and I was like, how perfect is it? Like, he got and it's like connected. Like, it's just like an open door. You could just go back and forth.
Guys, I drive by there all the time because one of my aunts lives by there. I've never seen it. I texted my little cousin. I was like, there's like literally this coffee shop here. She's like, what? So yeah. But definitely back to like Sal, definitely go support, like check his line out, his we'll link it, but his Instagram. And then he did a small like documentary, like a video, like a short film. And guys, it was so nice.
It definitely hit. Especially with just what's going on in the world, like that's someone who literally is like about his people, like stands on business, like, and his brand is about it. So he's like, you know what, this is to kind of commemorate that, and just, it's very empowering. Like, I just love it so much. But yeah, check him out, support him, and if you ever buy from him or you go to a pop-up and you see him, let him know we told you to go support.
Yes, please. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what we have for y'all this week. As always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, check us out on TikTok, download on Spotify, the whole thing, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.